live. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. It is supposed to be a Wednesday night, except it's not a Wednesday night because it's so late and it's actually an early Thursday morning. It's 1:30 a.m. and early Thursday morning, and I spoke to my friend. Actually, you guys know Ali. I spoke to him earlier and I said, what do you think I should do to make these live streams a little bit better? And, because I want to take it to the next step and be good at these live streams, he said, don't make them so late. Don't do them at 1 a.m. And of course, what did I do? I had this past 1 a.m. He said, try not to, oh wait, I didn't share this. He said, try not to do them so late. All right. Oh wow, okay. We haven't shared this yet. So we're live. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna share Twitch. Hey Joe, hey Diacritical. How everybody doing today? I say day and not night because it's so late that it's basically the next day. And we've got all the insomniacs in here because those are the only people who are still awake. And the people who've got night shifts. Felix is awake. Felix, I'm glad this helps. That's because Felix is in the UK, so that's gotta be tough if you're still up now. Actually, I'll be in the UK in like 2 months or something, in case anybody's there. Diacritical's making a joke about one of my trolls on Twitter. We're talking about how to fall asleep. Okay. I'm basically just sharing this on Twitter and all the good stuff. Okay. All right. Okay, so as I was saying, we've got Rochelle. What's going on with Rochelle? I muted this chick or man or whatever named Rochelle, and so I muted this person, and so I don't see her comments. But before I muted her, I noticed that this person really seems to not like me, and like anything I post should just be like, poop face, you're ugly and you're boring and you're stupid head. And so like, I mean, I actually shouldn't have muted her because it's actually pretty entertaining, but like, she always calls me poop face. Yes, she always calls me poop face, and it's just so funny. I don't know why I muted her. It'd actually be really funny. She always posts my toilet TikTok. That's funny. But it's cool. It's cool. Rochelle makes me feel good about life. So we've got some people who are insomniacs, some people who are some people who are insomniacs, some people who are on their shift, some people who are in different countries, some people who are, so, you know, work shifts are still up, and some people who are on the West Coast. We've got Joe Anderson is on the West Coast. So, thank you for being here today. And it's a little bit of a random live stream. As I was saying earlier, I was talking to my friend Ali, and I told him, hey Ali, I want to make these live streams better because I feel like I've, you know, I want to deliver more, you know, I want to be more on time, I want to be like, you know, I want to like give more, like what I'm getting a lot from these live streams, like I want to give more. And he said, you shouldn't do these live streams at 1 a.m. keeping everybody up. And I was like, okay, that's actually a really good suggestion. He said you should do them earlier. And I said, that's a great idea. And of course, what do? I start the live stream at 1:30 a.m. So that's great. That's going well. And, you know, I just got home so late, and then I had schoolwork due, and then so much. And so I had a photo shoot today. I'm gonna have a blog coming out about it. I didn't even post my blog from today, which I'm gonna do right after this. I'm gonna edit and post my blog from today. But also, or maybe I'll just do it in the morning so that no one stays up watching it. So you go to sleep and then you watch it in the morning. Maybe that's a better idea. And then, so also go on my Instagram, because that's where I posted the first photo from the photo shoot that I did today. So, all right. Hey, American Patriot 1776. American Patriot 1776 super chat. Hey, what's up? New here from FEMA Region 12 Charleston. SC, love the stream. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it and that I don't scare you away and say stupid things to scare you away and make you stay up late at night, because that's what I'm apparently doing. Trust me, after I've been awake for a certain amount of time, I cannot fall asleep. So I'm basically like in the same boat as you guys. So here are a bunch of things that I've tried. Joe is asking where my photo shoot's gonna be featured. It's on my Instagram page. On my Instagram page, instagram.com/Pardesella. And you will see all my pictures, and you will see my newest from that photo shoot. And I'm wearing clothes in case it looks like I'm not. Just saying. Okay. So, all right. Thank you everybody for being here. So here are a few ways that I have found will make people fall asleep. The first way, you've already doing. Watch this live stream. I'm not joking. I'm 100% serious when I say when people watch this live stream, they fall asleep. If you watch this live stream, you'll fall asleep. And the funny thing is, like, even if you don't want to fall asleep, like while you're watching it, you're just like you love watching me so much that you just stay awake just so you can watch it. But you're just like trying so hard, but like your body is just like, oh, this is perfect. Now I want to fall asleep. So watch my live streams if you want to fall asleep at night. That's the first thing you should do. Oh wow, a lot of people are talking about this chick, Rochelle. What's going on with Rochelle? What's going on? What chick flick? Felix says, I really struggled with being able to sleep for a very long time. I used to go to school sometimes without having slept at all. Wow. I mean, that's stressful. That's stressful. And the thing is, like, if I don't sleep one night, it will ruin my entire day. I can't focus on anything, and not only can't I focus on anything, I'm in a bad mood. I'm just not, I also feel fat. That's like another weird thing. Like, when I don't sleep, I feel fat. It's so strange. Like, I just walk around with my body being all bulgy. I also eat more, and like everything else gets thrown off. Like, I have to concentrate more on things, but I get less done. And I also feel like gross and dirty. You know what I mean? Like, I sweat more. And then I also like can't fall. Like, the less I sleep, the less I can sleep, and the less, it's just like, so it's such a weird cycle. American Patriot says, I like listening to ambient music. It's like a trippy outer space music. Okay. So that's one of the things that I was gonna mention. So ambient music, definitely helpful. Just any sort of white noise. For me, the thing that I do when I can't fall asleep is I turn on the AC, because it does two things. First of all, it provides white noise because it's like really loud. And second, it makes the room cold. And when the room is really cold, it helps you fall asleep. Like, I mean, for a lot of people it does. Let me see why. Why does it help you fall asleep when the room is cold? Why does it help you fall asleep? When the room is cold, the temperature of your hands and feet increases. Interesting. I don't even know why that helps, but it helps. Okay. So the thing is that like when it gets cold, it makes your body temperature change, and when your body temperature changes around, it makes you sleepy. And so like when you turn on the AC, it changes the body, like it makes the inside of your body, like it makes your core colder, and it makes your hands and feet warmer. And when you like, also like another thing, even though this is the opposite, is taking a hot shower, because when you take a hot shower, you're hot, but suddenly when you get out of the shower, you're cold. You're like really cold. So it's like the change in body temperature really helps. For me, what I do is I drink hot tea. Like right now I'm having hot tea. And that helps me because like it's really hot, but then it gets cold again. And I was like, I don't even think about it. I just have tea every night, and it's non-caffeinated. I have non-caffeinated, so I'm basically just drinking hot water before I go to bed. So hot water or taking a hot shower. Right, hot shower. Kevin Jones says, Pardes, I consider you a good buddy, and I have always viewed you as a friend, even though we've never met. Love your content, and it's much appreciated. Thank you, Kevin. You're making me blush. Thank you. Now I can't fall asleep. Now I will not fall asleep. I'll just be like talking a lot. Blue light addiction, somebody says. Blue light addiction. So, okay, so we said watch this live stream. I'm not joking, by the way. Like, literally people have told me that watching the live stream has made them fall asleep. And it works. Because also, it's just, and I've actually done it too, where I watch a live stream or like I listen to a podcast, and it's just like the sound of someone talking, and you know, and it just makes you fall asleep. Or it's like, or sometimes you need like a distraction to like distract your brain from all the noise that's inside your brain, and so it distracts your brain, but it's not necessarily distracting your brain with anything that you have to think hard about. So it's basically just like moving, like it's taking you out of all the crazy things that you're focused on, and then making you focus on nothing, because pretty much a lot of these podcasts are talking about nothing, or at least nothing that's relevant, that's gonna like stress you out in your life, unless you're listening to like some sort of crazy news podcast where like the world is ending or whatever. So podcast, live streams, people just talking, like it's almost like a lullaby, like listening to a lullaby. So do that. Like a loud humming noise, just sounds that are like music, like soft music. Another thing that really works with me is reading. If you read, like for me, when I read a book, I fall asleep right away. If I like reading a book is like, if I can get myself to read, I will fall asleep right away. Sorry, if I can get myself to read, that would be amazing. But usually when I put a book in front of me, my brain goes, oh, there's a book, I have to fall asleep now. So if I want to fall asleep, reading a book would be like the best thing for me, because like my brain just doesn't want to read. Just like, okay, sleeping time. Or putting homework in front of you, or like anything that you feel like is something that you have to concentrate on, or it's like a task. Whatever you do, don't try to fall asleep. Don't try. Try to keep yourself awake and force yourself to stay awake. Be like, no, I have to do stuff. I have to clean my room. I have to cleaning also really helps you. It's kind of like your room reflects your brain. So the messier your room is, the noisier the inside of your brain gets. And it's just, everything gets more stressful. So cleaning up your room is gonna help clear up your brain, make you fall asleep. Cleaning up your room, taking a shower, cleaning up your body, having like nice clean smells, that helps. What else? Meditating helps. Meditate. There's a song that goes, I am so frickin' bored, nothing to do today, so I'ma sit around and medicate. So like, I would change it to meditate, get it? I'ma sit around and meditate. Kevin Jones says, I find pop music from 1964 to 1966 is a really good time, and it helps me unwind. Powerful stuff and super good vibes. Motown, Beatles, British and Asian, etc. Beatles are good. Like, super chill, and also it kind of takes you back. It takes you back so that you're not thinking about, like, it kind of takes you back to a place that's not the current, and that you're not thinking about, like, that's not reminding you of whatever stressful thing that you're dealing with right now. It's taking you back to a place that, like, doesn't, in your mind, is not connected to whatever you're stressing out about right now. So that's a good thing. That's like really helpful. Someone mentioned the sound of rain. Sleeping like a baby in a curled fetal position. That's supposed to help also. Turn everything off, like all of your electronic in a different room. Exercise. Get yourself like all sweaty and gross and like run in place. Do jumping jacks until you can't do it anymore. Just like get yourself out of breath. And get yourself out of breath, and then you're basically just gonna feel like falling asleep. Get yourself out of breath, run in place like crazy. This actually works with me. Run like crazy, do exercises, stretches, whatever, and then take a shower, and then like make sure your bed is clean and whatever, and then go to sleep in it. And turn on the AC on really cold, and then go under your blanket and fall asleep. So good. Best sleep ever. Alex says have a sleep routine. That actually is good. In general, having a routine, having a bedtime, not napping during the day, eating healthy, don't have like caffeine, like make sure you're eating on a schedule too. Yeah. Okay, so last night I had so much to do, and I slept so late because I had so much to do, and I had to wake up early in the morning, so I was stressed out the fact that like I won't have sleep. So like I couldn't fall asleep just because I was like stressed out that I couldn't fall asleep because I was stressed out that I don't have a lot of time to sleep, and then I have to force myself to sleep now so that I can function the next day. So I just like couldn't fall asleep. So basically what I ended up doing was I went on my laptop, and like, when you clear the cache on your laptop, like CACHE. So I just like Googled how do you clear your cache. I don't even know why, but I just thought to do that, and I spent like an hour and a half clearing the cache on my laptop until I was just so tired and I just fell asleep. It's like there's so many different folders, like a ton of different folders, and each folder had like a ton of little documents and stuff, and so I was basically sitting and clearing the cache on my laptop. It's so weird. I don't even know what that does. Like, I don't even know what cache is. Melatonin, magnesium, 5-HTP, theanine, GABA. These are all things that people take. Nate just woke up. Nate, welcome. Welcome, Nate, to our Insomniac live stream. The truth is that, like, I don't even have to tell you. I really don't have to tell you, like, how to fall asleep, because you just fall asleep. You're just gonna fall asleep the more I talk. It's gonna be like, I could just be saying blah, 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 blah. It would just be the same. Like, you would just, like, not be able to tell the difference. Everyone in my apartment is sleeping. Actually, my roommate has really bad insomnia. Like, my roommate can't fall asleep. So basically what he does is he sleeps like really early. Like, he comes home from work and he just like goes to sleep because he knows that he's gonna wake up at a certain time. So he goes to sleep, he wakes up at a certain time, and he basically, like, that's when he eats dinner. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. That's when it happens. So he eats dinner, and he goes and takes a shower, and he watches a movie, and then he goes back to sleep. Kevin Jones says, cache is your data browsing history. Mansplain much? I'm reading Kevin's. I'm not saying mansplain. I'm not saying mansplain. Kevin's saying that. By the way, like, you guys can mansplain all you want. You guys and girls. I feel like I'm always saying guys, but you know what I mean. You can mansplain all you want, because I complained about mansplaining one time, like, recently, and it was like very specific cases related to the Jacob Wohl interview. Like, after I did the Jacob Wohl interview, there were a bunch of guy friends who were like, this isn't good for your career and whatever, and so that's why I got really upset, and I started like dissing on men, and I felt bad afterwards because I dissed a bunch of men. even though, like, didn't deserve it, you know? They didn't deserve it. Alex is, teach me a lesson. Alex says the thing I need to understand is wet. Like, it's just, I don't think it's a man thing in general. I think it is a man thing to, like, solve problems. Like, when you vent, they'll be like, okay, like, so here's a solution. But it doesn't make me upset, really. Like, I think it doesn't make people upset. The only time it makes people upset, and this is, like, if anyone does it, the only time it makes people upset is, like, if you're I don't know, like, it doesn't make me upset, because, like, I'm always asking for advice. The only reason why that time it made me upset was because the guy was, like, he was, like, wagging his, I mean, it happened, like, with a few people. They were, like, wagging their fingers at me. They were like, you know, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that, and, like, it was kind of, like, condescending, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what you're doing, basically, and I'm helping you to fix your career. And it didn't feel like loving advice. It just felt like, you know, like, I know better than you when you know, what are you doing with your life? And it's like, you don't know me, like, you don't know whatever, like, I'm not even so close. So that's the only reason, but, like, it normally doesn't happen. Normally I don't get upset at all. I'm always like, I'm always asking people for advice. Yeah, Kevin Jones says Jacob Wall's a freak, yet everyone shows up. Yeah, that's, like, the other thing is, I don't think, like, people are like, you know, by the way, guys, oh my gosh, you just reminded me. Tomorrow afternoon, Jacob Wall and Jack Berkman are having another press conference. This time it's about some other person. I forgot what it is. It's some crazy other allegation. I'm trying to remember who it is. Oh, guys. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon, and only, like, the few people who are on this live stream are gonna know this scoop. Like, literally, there's like maybe 15 of you. So, like, yeah, on Twitch also. But anyways, so only you guys are gonna know this, because before tomorrow. So Jacob Wall and Jack Berkman are having a press conference on Jack Berkman's front steps again. And this time it's gonna be about how Nancy Pelosi is like a secret cocaine addict. And that there was a drug dealer who, like, sold it to her, and they're basically gonna get someone to come and pretend that they're the drug dealer that sold coke to Nancy Pelosi. And so it's really funny. Okay, it's so funny. It's really funny. Yeah, so the thing is that, like, nobody actually believes this stuff, and that nobody believes it, and don't believe it. Nobody believes it. I mean, I don't believe it. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to believe, but people don't believe it. I don't think they believe it, but it gets a lot of coverage. And it's like, people will be like, why are you going there and covering it? Why are you interviewing, like, why are you whatever? And it's like, dude, no one believes it, but they're still watching. Everybody's still watching. this is what reality TV is. This is way more interesting than whatever garbage they have right now in the entertainment industry. It's all so censored and so like, it's so like corporate and stuffy, and like they can't say anything or do anything, and it's like, it's not fun anymore. Like Jacob Wall's like pressers on the front steps of Jack Berkman's house, those are entertainment. Those are so funny. Like, guys, I don't know if you saw the Kamala Harris presser where like they accused Kamala Harris of having an affair with her personal trainer. It's so funny. They had this like reverend guy come, like this guy who's playing a reverend. They had him come and be like, damn it to be the whore, damn it to be the whore, and like say a prayer for Kamala Harris. I don't know what you guys think, but I thought it was hilarious. Kevin Jones says things are so depraved that people will believe anything, like our president says these are very sick people. Pure degeneracy. I think the thing is like, I don't know how many people actually believe it though. I guess people do believe it, but also like a lot of people don't care. Like they're just like, they are depraved. Like I think it's really like our entertainment industry, and just everything is so stuffy. Like everyone's just tired and stuffy all the time. Like that's why we watch reality TV. And I don't know, TV in general is becoming so stuffy. It's so hard for anything to be just free. Like it's so hard to feel free. It's so hard to feel like whatever you're watching is real and interesting and like lets you be and like creative, you know what I mean? And so the Jacob Wall stuff, it's actually pretty creative. It's like you have to think about another allegation every week to come up with like another allegation and it's actually like you have to be very creative. It's funny. Okay. Felix, try not to say sex. Speaking of censoring, if you say sex in the YouTube comments, you're gonna get censored. Kevin says there are a lot of dumb people out there. He says Jacob Wall is performance art. It really is. Like people don't, I mean, the media doesn't appreciate how funny it is. I mean, they do. Like, they do take bait. But it's funny. And he always trends, too. Like, every time it happens, he keeps trending. Okay. Oh, yes. So, if you are worried about getting censored, so it's so funny that we were just talking about how people are like depraved of anything that's entertaining and like relaxing and stuff, because YouTube keeps censoring the comments. So if you are worried that something is gonna get censored, like, okay, someone actually did spell sex and they didn't get censored, even though your handle name is Fuck. Wow, that's like really interesting, because normally Fuck would be censored. So that's very, very interesting to me. That's really interesting to me. Okay, so try not to use Fuck, even though I don't know how that person didn't get censored. So F-U-C-K, try not to say that. Try not to say D-I-P-S-H-I-T or S-H-I-T in anything. Try not to say, what did Felix say that was censored? It was something like lesbian or cocaine or BDSM. Lesbian, cocaine, or BDSM. So basically just don't say anything that is not totally G-rated. Okay? Don't say anything that you wouldn't say to your toddler. Like any words that you wouldn't use to your toddler. And also, okay. Chino says sex is better off censored. It isn't good for society. It makes men crazy. Keep it in the bedroom. So you can put moo in the middle of everything. So like, if you want to say F-U-C-K, just be like F-U-M-O-O-C-K. Famook. Okay, whatever. Okay. So tomorrow's gonna be interesting, and I will actually be there. I will actually be there to cover it. My friend gave me a tip. Only you guys know this because you're the only people watching this. So so you're gonna see what it is. And I think it's probably gonna be like an afternoon, definitely after one, probably between 1 and 4, around that time. And yep, that's pretty much it. So hopefully it will be interesting, and I kind of don't care anymore. People are like, why do you cover this? Why do you cover that? It's like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna cover whatever I feel like it, because at the end of the day, that's what people want to see. That's what I want to see. It's funny. I feel like a lot of people do use cocaine. I honestly don't think Nancy Pelosi snorts coke. Okay. Ouch. My muscles are so sore. Ow! My muscles are really sore because I started pole dancing recently. Like, basically I started doing all these crazy things. So I started taking pole dancing classes, and now it's like I feel disabled. Like, my whole body is just sore the whole time. It's crazy. Ford will be at the presser. Ford definitely will be at the presser. Kevin Jones, thank you so much, Kevin Jones. I'm a sensitive and creative weirdo, and at some point I will post a video, like a vlog, of dancing. And when I say pole dancing, I don't mean like necessarily on a pole. Like, actually, until now, all the stuff I've been doing has been acrobatic, like with a hoop. So I mean, that's pretty cool. And yeah, so be on the watch for tomorrow. I'm not a stripper. I'm not a cam girl. Although everything is relative. So writing helps you fall asleep. Watching a movie, maybe. After I do this live stream, I'm gonna like exercise a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a hot shower, and I might clean a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn on the AC really cold, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Kevin says pole dancing is an intense workout. It's really hard. It's really hard. Like, it looks easy, but it's really, really hard. I tried actually on the pole, but like I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Everything else is easier than like being on the pole. Alex is asking what my favorite movie is. Okay, so. Okay, F off is upset that I'm saying that penis is offensive. I don't think penis is offensive. I'm just saying YouTube is gonna censor you. If you don't want to be censored, don't say penis. I don't care what you say. I'm just saying no one's gonna see your comment if you say penis. So you can say it. Be my guest. It's just YouTube's gonna censor it. So okay. Okay, so okay. La 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 la. Okay, so my favorite movie is basically I'm trying to think of a movie I recently watched. I really liked Joker. Like, I actually really, really, really liked Joker. It was a lot of fun. And I recently watched Fleabag and I really liked it, the show. I don't have like a favorite movie. I actually might, but like I can't remember anything right now. I really liked The Breakfast Club. No, I really liked what's that song? What's that movie that's what's that movie that it's like really famous? It's like a classic. And in the movie there's two like this young like guy and girl who like fall in love and are like partners in crime. They run away together. And Pineapple Express? No. And basically, instead of saying I love you, they say you're so cool. It's like a famous movie. Like, you definitely know you definitely know the name of it. My brain isn't working right now because it's so late. You're so cool. Those 3 words. Instead of I love you, it's you. Oh, True Romance. Yes, True Romance. Thank you, Kevin. It's True Romance. Yeah. That's like, I loved that movie. And I think I watched it like several times. And I can't even believe why. I can't even believe I didn't remember the name. Like, I did watch it a few times and I really liked it. I don't know, there's something about it. And there was also another one where like 2 ladies are partners in crime, which I forgot the name of that one too. But I forgot what it is. I don't the two ladies that are partners in crime, and they Thelma and Louise. Yes. Oh my god, Kevin. Thelma and Louise. Yes. Thelma and Louise. So Thelma and Louise and True Romance, those are like, I loved those movies. Any movie that has like partners in crime, I love it. Like, that's my thing. I love the whole idea of having like partners in crime and being able to like in a team going and causing trouble. Like, that's. And I also recently watched another movie. See, I can't remember names of movies, but where the main characters are like bad guys and they're causing trouble and they're breaking rules and stuff, and they're doing it totally, they're like together, doing it together, and they're having fun. So I like it. I really like it. Kevin says Brad Pitt is in both Thelma and Louise and True Romance. That's interesting. I actually didn't even think about that. Does Amanda Prestigiamo watch this podcast? I don't know. Does she? Amanda, do you watch this podcast? I don't know if she does. Someone's asking, Nick is asking if I'm wearing eyeliner. I'm not wearing eyeliner. I'm wearing mascara, but it looks like I'm wearing eyeliner. It's like basically like, whatever. Amanda is really cool. I used to work at Daily Wire. If anyone didn't know, I used to work at Daily Wire, and Amanda was my colleague, and I really like her. She's really sweet. You know, she's very like normal. She's very normal and down to earth, and she's really nice to everybody. She's tall, she's pretty, she's like, I don't know, she doesn't really have like a big ego, which is really cool, because it's really hard to find people in media who don't have like huge egos, because people in media tend to do this for attention, like me. Attention! But yeah, she's really cool. I like her. Kevin's asking if Daily Wire is real. It is real. It's like a real thing and they make money. I used to work for them. And I was actually there before it even started. Like, I was there while they were starting it. Exampolis says, I like Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys. I actually didn't watch 12 Monkeys, but I'm going to watch it. I'm actually always looking for movies to watch, in case you have any recommendations. I'm always looking for a movie to watch. People are talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump savaged Jonathan Karl. Who's Jonathan Karl? Jonathan Karl is an American political journalist. He has covered every major beat in Washington, D.C., including the White House, Capitol Hill. Oh my god, I saw this guy on TV. Where did I see? Where was I that there was a TV? Oh yeah, I was in the lobby of a hotel, like doing my homework, because I just happened to be there, and this guy was on the screen, and I don't know. Oh, it was like a presser. It was a presser, and he got up and he was like, so during the Q&A portion of a news conference today, Trump called out Jonathan Karl, a reporter at ABC. He said, so basically Jonathan Karl, the ABC reporter, said, Jonathan Karl, ABC reporter, said, even after all you've seen, ISIS prisoners freed, all the humanitarian disaster, you don't have any regret for giving Erdogan the green light to invade. Basically, why are you allowing Turkey to invade Syria? And Trump shot back with a scandal. Trump said, when you ask a question like that, it's very deceptive, John. It's almost as deceptive as you showing all the bombings taking place in Syria, and it turned out to be the bombing you showed on television took place in Kentucky. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So basically, that's actually really good. Guys, watch the interview with Donald Trump and Jonathan Karl of ABC. It's actually pretty funny. Reading this, it's pretty funny. Okay. Alright. 12 Monkeys? 12 Monkeys, Rounder, and Moneyball are good movies. Rounders and Moneyball. But I have to watch the first 6. Oh, Downtown Abbey. Okay, so I should watch the 6 seasons of Downtown Abbey and then watch the movie. Okay, perfect. I love binge watching. First 6 seasons of Downtown Abbey, then watch. Okay. Kevin Jones suggests watch Her with Joaquin Phoenix. That movie shook me up for like 2 weeks. I had to calm down for 2 weeks. Very emotional. Is that the one with the robot? Is that the one with the robot? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Her? Wait. He's writing personal letters for people. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna watch Her. I saw ads for this. Like, I saw, like, years ago, I saw ads for this, and I don't know why I didn't actually watch it. Okay, so I'm gonna watch Her by Joaquin Phoenix, Downtown Abbey, 6 seasons, and then the movie, Rounders, 12 Monkeys, Alex, thank you, Alex. Guys, thank you. Get Off is a movie? Is Get Off a movie? Someone's suggesting Get Off? Or are you just telling me to get off? Bender. Okay, you know what? Like, anytime I'm looking for a movie, I'm just gonna ask you guys. Because I'm always looking, and every time it's just like, I'm always looking, and I don't know. I just like, I binge watch. Like, I get really into a show, and I just like watch every episode. And then I just run out of stuff to watch, and it feels bad. Like, I feel like, I don't have anything else. Like, I just feel like, oh, like, now what am I gonna do? It's like, it's over. Alex says, thank you, Pardes. Your streams really help me kind of break out of my head. I don't know how to describe it. Alex, thank you. I mean, thanks for saying that. Whatever you guys think that this live stream is doing for you, it's doing even more for me. Like, that's why I started doing it, is because watching other people's live streams really helped me. And I like the Twitter stuff I really enjoyed, but Twitter is like so intense, and there's a lot of people on there that they're there, whether or not they're there to connect, they're just, but these live streams, it kind of feels more personal, and it feels like you have friends and you get to talk to them about stuff. And so when I started doing it, it was really more like therapeutic for me. And it became like a thing, like, I was like, went through my breakup doing these live streams, went through so much like up and down, switching jobs, moving twice since I started doing this. Job situation keep changing since I started doing this. Just crazy personal relationships. all these different things, and like the one constant thing has been like these live streams have been like the constant thing where it feels nice to have. And so like it makes me so happy when I hear that like somebody else felt better from it, because it's like you have no idea. Like you have no idea how much it made me feel good. Kevin says, I love that you view us as family. We are. Thank you. And it's so different here than it is on Periscope. Like, that's why I just stopped Periscoping. Because I just feel like, well, what's the point? Like, I'm not going to give Periscopers a free show. They're not going to get a free show. Like, the people on YouTube are the people who invested. You invested by subscribing to my channel. It takes effort to like go to like a different, like if you're on Twitter, to go to like a different platform, like to see it, you know what I mean? And people on Periscope, they just see it, even if like whether or not they even like want to see it, like you just see people's live streams right away, whether or not you want to see it. Felix says, I find it interesting to talk to you American savages on here. It's so funny because I remember talking, I don't know, like, I remember, it was that Italian professor guy that I was telling you guys about. So I remember he said that he didn't like British accents and he liked American accents, and I was like, what? Why would anyone like American accents over British accents? It's just so strange, because like, I don't know, like British accents are so much more like glamorous. American accents are so like bleh. I don't know. And he said American accents sound more clear and normal, and British accents are too like mushed together. I don't know. Am I getting new Call of Duty? Is that the game? Should I do that? Okay, Lost in Translation. Oh my gosh, I think I watched Lost in Translation too. Lost in Translation. Yes. I think I did watch it. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Aww. I was supposed to watch it with my ex and we never watched it. I'm so sad. Boo. Okay. Yeah, I should watch that. I don't know if I watched it actually, but I think I was supposed to watch this with my ex. Yeah, and then we didn't watch it. Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation. Yeah. People are always asking me about my dating life, and like, honestly, not dating has been so good for my career. Like, ever since I stopped dating, it just like really helped, because it's not that dating is bad, it's just when you're dating, it's really hard to, it's good to date, but it's good to date like once you've already established your personal sense of identity. So if you don't have like a personal sense, like if you don't feel stable in whatever else you're doing, like if you don't feel stable in your work, your life, you don't feel grown up, you don't feel like you're your own person and that you have your own routine, then like when you get in a relationship, suddenly your identity becomes the other person. And you just become like obsessed with the other person and they become your whole life. And so like when that happens, you just can't focus on your career and it just, everything goes to shit, you know? So that's why probably like that's why I definitely for myself I learned it's good to have it's good to like first focus on your career, because once if you like do it the other way and you like I don't know. But that was just what happened in my life. But some people get in relationships and like the relationships themselves help them, like they help each other get ahead in their career. So actually that might be good for some people. Like my sister got married, she's 23. She got married and she was like 20, 21. She has a baby. So it's like really stressful, but my sister and her husband are like encouraging each other to pursue their careers, which is actually really cool too. Kevin says, my friend Karina says you have to date yourself. I 100% agree. You have to date yourself. Like traveling on your own, such a good idea. Like traveling by yourself, that's great. I think like that's actually the best thing is traveling. You like if you can't afford to travel big, I actually started doing, my friend introduced me to credit card shopping. Like basically just like getting new credit cards just for the benefits, and a lot of them have travel benefits, and like I literally just bought my ticket to London just totally with credit card benefits. Like, such a good idea. So traveling as much as you could and as much as you can afford to, and also just like even if you can't, just move around. Like don't be in the same place for too long. Like I read in a book recently that you should try and at least especially if you're the creative type or you're the type of person that gets bored too much, like you get bored in one place, you should try and like make a rule once a month. You leave wherever you are, you leave at least once a month. You go somewhere else, a totally different place. And it has to be like out of town. Alex says, love y'all, Pardes chat. I want the best for you. Aww, thank you. Oh, my favorite thing is when people have conversations in the comments, like their own personal conversations, like my favorite thing. Because it's like, you know each other. We should do some, like we should do like a meetup or something. I don't know. I feel like there should be something like, I just like don't know how I would organize it. But I don't know. If you guys ever want to meet up with each other, like, can do that. If you're like in the same city, like if you're like two people in the same city. Okay, so comments. By the way, if you're on Twitch watching this, if you're on Twitch watching this, then you might be a little confused, because like I'm just responding to all these Twitter stuff, all these YouTube comments. And so if you're on Twitch, even though Twitch is actually pretty great, like, you know, if you watch this on Twitch, you usually don't have like connection problems. So Twitch is great. Gideon says, I won't judge you guys if you don't judge me too harshly. So definitely Twitch is a good idea too, but I just feel bad if you don't see the YouTube comments. This is the reason why. Kevin says, I set up a Periscope meeting once. So much fun. Periscope is fun because everybody on Twitter sees it, but it's different. Like probably tomorrow's, when I go cover the Jacob Wall stuff, I'll do that on Periscope. I should do a live stream on like, if you're in DC, where you'll find famous DC people. Like people that you see in the news, people you see like in pressers and all these things, like media figures, politicians. If you're in DC, where you can find them. I definitely should do a live stream on that. And it would actually probably be like a creepy live stream, because it would be like, oh no, you're doxing. It's not really doxing though. It's like literally just saying like, where are the hangouts? And the nice thing is, like, this is small enough that it won't really make a difference. And by the time, like, enough people do watch this, like, those hangouts won't have those same people anymore. So it's not like I'll be, you know, it's like blowing those people's covers. Alex, thank you. Guys, thank you so much. I just want to say, like, I don't expect you guys to help me, like, but when you do, like, it's so appreciated. Like, it's really cool, and it makes me feel happy. But, like, I don't expect it. Like, if you just the fact that you're subscribed to my channel, just the fact that you're here, like, it makes me so happy. And even if you're not here, like, I want you to be happy. And so, like, that's why I do this, because it makes me feel happy. So that's... Iris says, I'm pretty sure I owe Alex a drink. Everybody get Alex a drink. Or avocado toast, or a steak. Nate says, interview Blair White and we will all contribute $100 a minute. For real? For real? I have to find Blair White. Maybe I'll message Blair White. Guys, that would be such a crazy stream. Like, Blair White is actually really hot. She's like... I'm saying she because, like, she's looks like the hottest girl ever. And the funny thing is she never had surgery yet. So she's like, she never had penis surgery yet. So basically, and she doesn't plan to. Wait 1 second. Did she? Okay. Yes, she never had it. So Blair White still has a penis. If you look at her photos, like, go on Instagram, whatever, she's hot. Like, you're gonna get a boner. And because she looks really hot. If you're a girl, if you're a guy, you'll get a boner. Sorry. I mean, okay. Okay. Farty and Alex, this is really sweet. Okay. Okay. Definitely, guys, like, if you want to connect with each other, you know, feel free to put, you know, you can share each other's handles on Twitter or whatever. You can, you know, Felix says, what would Pardes look like as a dude? I actually made, like, did one of those Instagram things where, like, if I look like a dude, I would just look like my brother. Like, exactly like my brother. And it's kind of creepy. Alex, I'm gonna stay on just because of you. And Farty. Is this Wendy Williams trans? Oh. No, Wendy Williams is a girl. I mean, like, Wendy Williams was born a girl. she is like Wendy Williams. Are we talking about the same Wendy Williams? Yeah. Wendy Williams is a girl. She grew up a girl. Alex, you're not making my insomnia worse. This is really nice for me. It's like therapeutic. Nick says Pardes would look just like Rachel Maddow if she was a dude. I actually wish. Chino's comment got censored. I don't know why, because like I don't know what in it is a bad word, but basically Chino said Michelle Obama is a man. I don't know. I'm gonna like uncensor it just because it's so. I don't know. Okay. All right. We're at an hour and 11 minutes. I'm keeping people up. Time to go to bed, everybody. Time to go to bed. And I'm gonna put out my vlog that I was supposed to put out today on Wednesday. I'm gonna publish it tomorrow. So you can be on the lookout for that. We'll see you tomorrow on Livestream at the Jacob Wool Presser. I'm actually surprised that this many people are still up and watching. Like, I'm actually really surprised. But, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Hopefully you're gonna do it too. I'm gonna like do some stretches and exercise, and then I'm gonna go and take a shower, hot shower, and then I'm gonna like feel good and clean, and then I'm gonna turn the AC really cold, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So you should do that too. Do that too, and tell me how it works. And also someone posted the 4-7-8 breathing method. It's basically a breathing method that promotes calmness and relaxation. I found it on a website. It's basically, it relaxes your nervous system, and you can do it anytime you feel anxious. So basically you place the tip of your tongue behind your upper front teeth like this, and then you exhale completely through your mouth and make a whoosh sound. So you go and then you close your mouth and inhale through your nose. Am I doing it right? Close your mouth and then inhale through your nose while mentally counting to 4. So okay. So this is how you do it. Open your mouth and exhale completely, make a whooshing sound, and mentally counting to 8. Repeat this cycle 3 more times. Okay. So this is the last thing we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go to sleep. So basically, you put your tongue on, it's 4-7-8 breathing method. So put your tongue like this on behind the front upper teeth, like this, and you go, you like breathe out, and then you close your mouth, you inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, and then you breathe out. You inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, and then you hold it in for 7 seconds, and then you breathe it out. You breathe it out through your mouth while counting to 8. Okay, so we're gonna do it now. 1, 2, 3, go. And you do that 3 times. Okay? Okay, fine. So we're gonna do it one more time. Okay, one more time. Wait. Oh no, I did the opposite. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, and then you can do it the 3rd time. Like, I'm gonna turn it off, and then you can do it the 3rd time, just you by yourself. And Joe is signing off. He's gonna post audio in the morning, Pacific time. And thank you so much, Joe. See you all tomorrow night. Subscribe if you haven't already, but you probably have already. And thank you. Thank you to everybody tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Alex. Thank you to everyone who's watching. And see you all later. Bye, Amanda. Bye, Amanda. And see you all tomorrow. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Periscope, that's where I'll probably live stream. Maybe I'll try to stream it at YouTube at the same time, but I don't know if it would work as well. So we're gonna just do Periscope for now. And the vlog. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, Nick. Bye, Nick. Bye, Farty. Bye, Nate. Bye, Ira. Okay. All right. Bye, Felicia.